Sneak up on me in the kitchen, huh? Two. One more. Hi, I'm Chef Jonathan Lonathan. You remember that? Like, I really like those. I love how he invents words like Scraggs. He said, everyone always says scrambled eggs, but what we're really talking about is Scraggs. He's like, you might as well just call them Scraggs. It's easier. Like, we should seriously try to birth that and see if we can get it in the dictionary. That one of these years that someone will be like, you know what, like, this needs to go into the dictionary. It's in very regular usage. Scraggs. That'd be funny too, because yeah, it would stay with that history too, that it was a YouTube pooper that made it up. The guy never actually even said it, like, but he's always like making him say words that make sense, but nobody's ever said it before. And it's almost hard to believe something as good as Scraggs. Yep, he actually, that was the first time, to my like anyone's knowledge, that anyone's ever said that. And like I said, it was the Chef Jonathan Lonathan, the fictional character that made it up. Scraggs. I think it's funny because, like, I just think that guy, like Jonathan Lonathan, he looks like a priest. And he does a wedding at one point, and so he had the collar. Yeah, like in the one video. Yeah, and it was like a miniature, like right out in front of him. And then, of course, the YMCA. And there was like the miniature, the village people. They were like going by, and he's like watching them come by. Oh, that's so funny. And remember, any sugar, it's shush, shush. How they do that too is when somebody says something, they start it out saying the word they're gonna say and then reverse it. So they go shush, shush. One. Checking something on the recipe that it's based on. It's funny, yeah, because there's the things you don't alter at all, like the baking powder. I just want to make sure I got that right. Yeah, we're good. Is that an Aldi advertisement? I was gonna say if they give me coupons because I shop there quite a bit. But yeah, it was for shopping online, which you can get better prices online, and that's what it says a lot of times. Online price only, like because they encourage you to do it that way. It's cheaper for them, so they kind of give you a discount, I guess, for rewarding you for. Hmm. Ouch. My knee kind of hurts today. I get that randomly sometimes. It's like under the knee. It goes away like the next day. Okay, so that's all the dry ingredients. I can turn that air conditioner on back here. Oh, I forgot about that situation. Last egg. Thank God I had one left. Well, I just have to go down to the store real quick. That's a good thing for the country fair gas station. In and out quick. You hate going like Walmart where what you need it's a mile away. It sucks. Looky here. We have our coconut oil and it's liquid because it's warm in here. So that'll be easy to deal with. I'm not putting it in the oven. Remember when I was trying to melt it? we need the milk. Oh, and when they're done, I'm gonna have a warm one with extra butter and a glass of milk. I got a living bug in the mixture. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Keep stirring. Because that's actually how it went solid. Those other things were in the refrigerator. I gotta be quick so it doesn't. Oh, it's starting to go solid. Shoot. We got this. I forgot that's what did it. I feel like an idiot. The cold ingredients. I thought if I kept stirring, it would be fine. All right. Better solution. And I am still upset about it. That idiot me put the coconut oil with those cold substances, thinking for some reason that I'm adding temperature neutral ingredients. And I'm like, you idiot, you just cooled that thing down like a lot with that milk and the egg from the fridge. That's got to be prepped on the stove, the wet ingredients. It's the only way to do it. They need to just sit on that stove at the bare minimum of a flame that you can hardly see, and just leave it like that for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. You should come back to it with the egg and the milk feeling like they're at like room temperature. I turned the oven on slightly. I'm not checking for results yet. Okay, I felt some heat in there. Fairly significant heat, and I don't want those things to start to bake or anything like that, but it needs just put in a warm place, basically. Not at all like an oven, but like kind of a very mild sauna, basically, temperature. Because that coconut oil needs to melt now, and you can't rush it. Like, it's got to heat all the way through, and to do that, it takes a low temperature and quite a length of time. I have to be patient with it now. I do have a Greek salad that I can pick at and stuff anyway, so that'd be healthy anyway too. Oh, and I can make a. You know what? I'm gonna make a ham and Swiss. Yeah, I'm making a ham and Swiss, and I'm gonna have some Greek salad with it. I'm gonna put everything on hold with this, like I said, this muffin business. And I promise you, it's not gonna mess them up. Like, these they're pretty foolproof. I've screwed up before in pretty big ways, and they turned out fine. Flies in my coconut oil. That must not happen. Do not touch my precious coconut oil. Fly was on the outside. Wonder why I couldn't get him. Well, that might be a good way to trap them. Thank God they're not touching this cooking spray. But that's kind of alarming, though. I'm not gonna lie, that batter is so good. That coconut flavor just it really finishes the equation, because you cannot have boring bites between blueberries and delicious crumb topping. Like, no, you want it to be good. Like, you got this kind of coconut aroma, like it's very pleasant. The only thing is, there are people that really do not like coconuts, and like I said, it's a lie that they say you can't taste it in baking. Well, maybe not in cooking actually. Yeah, I've cooked with it, and it doesn't really seem different, and it's supposed to be a lot healthier than olive oil at like high temperatures. It's safe for it to reach high temperature. You don't want an oil to reach what is called its smoke point, because then they talk about like mutated. You're eating mutated food, then you know that's kind of like a carcinogen. Um, Thing is, though, you don't want to you don't want to get really crazy about it because that's the thing. God created things that cure cancer, and to be consuming those things because you know what? Don't think about it too much when you really like that charred hot dog. Like, but take care of your body and use the things that God put on the earth that cure cancer and stuff. Like, and not worry so much because charred hot dogs are very delicious. Like, oh, my parents' cookouts. You'll see what I mean. So my family, they're my dad's side of the family, Polish and like Czechoslovakia, and like I said, I am too, and that it's actually more so, yeah, that like the Yugoslavian, and Czechoslovakian from my mother's side too, actually on Czech side. Was my mother's mother. Yeah, I think her mother was an immigrant. Her grandmother then, and that's and so. But most of my mother's side goes way back in this country. Actually, the name Hillman, which was a prevalent name in England, actually, like it came over here, and uh, gosh, it might have been even the 1600s, like the Pilgrims and stuff. Like, yeah, like they go way back. Well, I mean, actually, not that far back. I think because yeah, it was a land grant from a King George, and I think he was not the one when it was the war between our countries. Or maybe it was that king. But anyway, they did fight in the Revolutionary War, but before that, the French and Indian War. I think I had relatives in that war too. I've had relatives in like pretty much every single war. So many Air Force in my family. My dad, um, both of my grandfathers were they're long passed away, and they were very old when they passed away, and it's been a while. Uh, oh no, I had one grandparent. Yeah, My my dad's dad, he committed suicide. My dad brings that up every time. So he holds on to his prominent Catholic beliefs, and then the thing is, he's gonna sit there and think that his dad is in hell because he pulled the trigger and blew his head off. Like, it's not how it works. Suicide is not blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, making fun of the Holy Spirit, is the only sin that is unforgivable. Don't ever joke about it or in joking about it as a matter, but there, when you're talking about the Holy Spirit, there is the Holy Spirit is a being and he is a he. Um, and he can be in many places at once. You know, he shows me things. So I'm just gonna take a quick check of this muffin business here. Batter. Batter up silver. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is ready to do business now. Just got to make sure that everything gets pressed against the warm glass. Of the bowl. Heating everything up. Thing is, I'm gonna have to add some milk. Ooh, I'm gonna add warm milk. I have an idea. And I don't want to add too much milk, make it soupy or anything, but if I add some warm milk, it'll help make sure that it's just slightly warm milk. much milk in the. I'm gonna drink it instead. Nothing like good raw milk. I think it's quite warm. It'll be fine actually, because it's not going to hurt anything. Trying to add some heat to the mixture. Keep the coconut oil liquid. That's perfect. Okay. Hopefully it's not soupy now. Goodness. There's too much milk. Mm-hmm. Too much liquid. It's intensifying. It's being liquidy as the olive oil completely all melts. This will still do. Honestly, I think it's going to be fine. Honestly, it's more workable. But yes, I did rather drown it in milk a bit. I don't want to. Let's get our blueberries going. We'll make sure that when these get rinsed, we get rid of all the excess water. Because I got a gooey batter this time. I should have stopped. Just dump it down the drain. When my knee hurts like this, it's from like not getting enough exercise. That seems like when it bothers me. I really have not done anything. I gotta say this. I looked at our hotel on the Street View and stuff. Like it is really, really like in the center of Birmingham. Yeah, I did not really know that before, but there's a lot of entertainment and stuff like very close by that we can walk to. Because I'm terrible. Like I cannot parallel park. You might as well say I can't do it. So everything is fee parking. So I have to be prepared for that, and it's pretty significant. It's not cheap. Not cheap at all. wish there was some kind of solution to that. I'll tell you what. I am a little. I mean, it's right in the middle of Birmingham. I am a little scared now to driving. And if I would have gotten a stick shift, that would be like suicide. By the way, I'm sure you probably had to try to learn on a stick shift, because I'll tell you right now, I couldn't do it. So if that was like what was giving you trouble, like you are going to be fine over here. Like everything is like automatic transmission. It's almost hard to find manual transmission vehicles like around here. I mean, it's not, I shouldn't say hard to find, but I would say at least 95% of what's on the road over here is automatic transmission. I mean, I think that the driving a stick shift would be pretty fun, actually, like once you got used to it. But the thing is, I destroyed one by driving a couple of blocks, and I'm not even kidding. I was grinding the gears up, and evidently the fan put a hole in the motor, so it was totaled by me driving it a couple blocks. I was freaking out, like this guy that was trying to teach me. He was this aggressive black man. He's just like he's like screaming at me, and I'm just like freaking out, like. We were stealing scrap metal. And we rented a huge U-Haul truck. He had to drive it because he knew how to drive a stick shift, even though, of course, he had a suspended license and all that business, DUIs, and he was such a crook. Because when I got caught, I wanted to split it all with him, and I just told the truth about what happened. And it was not his ID that the scrap metal yard had. It was mine, so there was no getting out of it for me, and I knew that. So I figured I'd do the honest thing. I kind of was like, yeah, it's cut and dry. I'm like, should I even like spend the money on an attorney? I'm thinking, like it's so cut and dry because I'm just told the truth about what happened, and figured spare me a better sentencing and the money of an attorney. But you do get one appointed to you by the state if you financially fall in that category, and I did at the time, which is funny because my income just slowly over the years. Now it really is quite significant, my income. But my ex sucking up that money right now until November. I think my dad's like afraid, or in my mom too, that the wedding's not going to go through. She'll go through with that. Like I really don't have any doubt. She loves this guy, and she thinks that money is going to buy her happiness. His rich money, and she's very attracted to him because he's very intelligent. But the thing is, like, he works for the government, and like, I'm like, nope, I could never, like, yeah, that's the thing. I actually don't have a problem making parts for the military, because a lot of good things they're doing in the world, you know. But I don't trust my government. I really do not. And you know something though? It's nice because I'm allowed to say that. You know? If you took a poll, what percentage of Americans say, you know, would generally say, I trust my country or my government? That number would be so low. You know, it's just, it's so obvious. They try to pull you this direction, they try to pull you that direction, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like, enough with the puppet show in front of me. You know, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm so sick of hearing them going after Trump. It's so obvious that they know that he's popular among Americans. He's very popular among Americans. I mean, they don't like that. So they figure they'll knock him out of the race by making him so busy fighting legal battles. That's exactly what this is. They don't care who makes up a story, and all they got to do is make up some kind of investigation that's going to waste a lot of his time. That's exactly what they're doing, and it's so obvious. Like, what's so great about Trump, too? Transparency of government spending, the end of all this lobbyist stuff. Money handed under the table, dirty stuff. It's disgusting what they do. This is the time for the oven to be turned on now. It's too good. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This stuff, all of it, is so good. Don't know what that was. You know what? It would be nice if what I'm pouring the crumb topping on was solid. I'm going to stick these on and set alarm for 31 minutes. So the crumb topping will catch up to the muffins as soon as it is ready. We have to keep this away from the heat. We want the butter to actually stay kind of solid here. In we come with the cinnamon and the cloves. I like them quite spice. Very flavorful blend of cinnamon and clove. This is how you do it right here. This is honestly, there's a skill to this. You're trying to snake it with a fork. Oh, I know what I'm doing with cubed butter and all that now. Once you nail this crumb topping, it's phenomenal. The more skill you have with that part of it, the less flour you need to add to make it a nice dry crumb topping, because it weakens. You want it to have a kick to it. Like, you don't want the crumbs to taste like the muffin. You want them to stand out like as extremely spicy and sweet. Yeah, I'm talking like a delicious spice taste, like a delicious sweet spice. Because you want this topping with a high quantity of butter and sugar. Yeah. You want it to stand out as delicious. I need a little more still. I mean, that would have been a record. Where did I put it? Oh, there's thunder again. It's very dark. Very dark outside. Yeah, because you do have to have this really dry. Because that's what makes them nice and crumbly. Now, if this much flour overruns it with, because you have to overrun it with the flour, but that's like record for the least amount of flour. All right, let's keep that overrun. All right, we got to do this quick. This is perfect. Just like that. That was flawless. I didn't want the crumb topping to be sinking into the liquidy batter, so I made it rise and solidify a little bit at the top so that it holds it there. I know what I'm doing. Like, if I make a mistake, I usually know how to correct it. I make lots of mistakes. Crumb toppings. So, what have you been thinking? What have you been up to? Have you given me any messages? I'm going to look. How's the candle? I just looked now. The thunder is really going, so I must go outside. Come on, let's go. Ooh, starting out with the big drops. Yeah. No chance of rain till 6 o'clock. As you know, it rained at 1:30 in the afternoon on my way home from work. And it is now 4:30, and the next storm is moving in. And it's still an hour and a half to 6 o'clock. Ah, goodness. You know something? Um, my schedule here. We are actually. Yeah, I've told you so many times about how our sleep is actually pretty close together. Um, a lot of overlap, and I feel really good about that. And sometimes I feel like I don't want to wake up like yet. Like that I feel like being awake is like overrated because yeah, must have been good. And being awake being overrated right now, as in I can't touch you yet because reality is going to be really good once. I might be a little stressed out about getting to that hotel. You know what? Because it depends on how good I sleep on my flight across the pond. But I might drive out straight out to the house. That was a lightning bolt. Ooh, I saw that. Oh, my toes feel funny. Ooh. Like the hair on my toes. But I assure you, I I got metal around me, but not touching me. I'm not in contact with it. Do we have hail? If the raindrops get any bigger, the hail will start bouncing. All the bugs. There's a bee. Oh, poor thing. Don't go out there. That's suicide. Oh, goodness. Look at how wondrous it is. I can feel a little mist here now. there used to be an air conditioning unit in that other trailer. Mine used to have central air. Like, that all worked when I when I bought this place off of Justin. So he and I go way back. Yeah, we're old classmates. We're old enemies, and everything in between. It's kind of funny. The tables kind of turned because I used to kind of get him to do what I wanted, and now he gets me to do what he wants me to do. Like, I used to make him do stupid things, but he would dish it right back. Okay, I have to tell you about the brush bristle that I swallowed. Okay, so my friend Justin, that one, yep. He said if you eat this brush bristle, I'll give you a CD that I stole from Walmart that you want. Like, he's like, you want Third Eye Blind? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for that. I'll eat it. And so I'm like working it around in my hand, trying to figure out how I'm going to eat this horsehair brush bristle. And so finally, I wadded it up carefully in my fingers, and then carefully in my teeth. I held it, got a drink of water, swallowed it. It got halfway down my throat, and then it goes, and I go, and I like gagged, like immediately felt like I was going to throw up. But it went down. Okay. It took a while for it to come out. Okay. It wasn't the next time, like, but the time after that. And this was, I think, 3 days after. It felt so good coming out. It like, it like scratched or hit on something. Oh gosh. It felt so good coming out. It was like, felt like it massaged my corners. Like, and then I flushed that down my aunt and uncle's toilet. Like, hopefully it didn't cause problems somewhere. A brush bristle, big brush bristle being in there. I'm not even kidding. Like, and it had like turd stuck to it, like dangling from it. So it was like sticking out of a turd. On the other hand, such an experience can be painful, very painful, because I remember Karen's family, okay, like my in laws, they had this dog and he was so annoying. This black lab, he was always eating garbage. He loved eating tampons. Loved them. Absolutely loved eating tampons. So he would get them in the garbage, go to the garbage and eat them. And when he would shit, literally more than half of what would come out of him was garbage. It was like old like bacon soaked paper towels. Um, and then this one time like I'm like always disgusted. There's all this garbage coming out of him, you know. Like I'm looking the other way, it smells, you know, like, and he goes, you know, like, and I look over, and, and he's pooing out a garbage bag, and it's dangling out. Oh my gosh! Like, dog, stop eating garbage, then. Oh my gosh! Like he would knock over the garbage can and he would just have a meal. Like it was so disgusting. And in that house, they'd run out of water, or the toilet would plug up deep somewhere inside, and they would resort to going in buckets. And me, I'm like, nope, screw that. I'm just going back in the woods. It smelled so bad. Because when poo gets old, yeah, like it's sewer smell. It's like horrible, you know. It's totally different experience when it comes to that kind of thing. But it's like the smell of fresh, oh, like right from the source smells like it stinks and you love it. Like it's hard to explain. Uh, Muffins soon. Oh, remember? I was gonna make a frickin' sandwich and I never did. I lost my appetite. Like I did eat pretty good today at work, so crap. There's all these flies on this bag. I gotta zap them. I I am going to watch. Actually, I'm going to smoke and then watch some sci-fi. I forget what this show I'm watching now. I think it's called Across the Universe. I don't know. It's good. It's pretty darn good. I'm enjoying it.
Across the Universe, by the way, is on Netflix. Almost everything that I'm talking about is Netflix. That's for the. Oops, I hit snooze instead. They were out for approximately 3 minutes, so gotta pull them out in like 2 minutes here. Oh yeah, I was talking about Netflix. Um, but we're at that hotel. We have to watch the OA together. Like you can get through it, like we can get through it. It's short enough that we can get through it. It is so good. You have to see this. God showed me some things like through watching it, and it's pretty profound. And I have so much pizza. I get my own free pizza. I don't know what your mother did to my HR, but I don't like it. She's been like weird ever since. She's got to know, like that the vacation that she had to approve herself too, that I'm coming to see you and that it's coming up soon. Wouldn't she maybe have some kind words about that? Like, what the hell? It's like she just like your mother just sucks people in on her side. But you know what? None of that even freaking matters. All that matters is what you and I want to do. Well, what God wants first. Believe me. Okay, but we get to make that decision, over any other person here on earth. Want some pleasant light behind me? Watch this. Remember this thing? It's nice. You're gonna really like. We're gonna make this place nice. We are. We are. All right. Let's get that show on. The show is quite good. Let's see if you typed anything. Anything here? Oh, it's called Another Life. That's what it's called. That's right. Hey, I said pause. Don't even think about it. Muffin Man. I was really thinking about that. You know, I used to burn a lot of candles too. Like, yeah, I miss it. But the house does smell pretty darn good with those muffins. It's really filling the air. And I'm bringing some with me. Just a couple batches away from the batch that'll come with me. I eat on average one a day. Believe me, one of those muffins is a lot too. Like they're huge muffins. It's a meal to fill you up all in itself, and actually pretty darn good for you.
Looks like all your friends have vanished. Where's Cass? Where'd you take her? Sad. For everything you've done for them. Dad's negotiating, sweetheart. Don't worry. We're not going to harm Cass. In fact, we're going to give her everything she's ever wanted.
Are you going surfing?
Surfing.
Your wetsuit.
Remember, this isn't a wetsuit.
Where are we? I think you lost us.
everything kills. Yeah.
Yeah, my tricks didn't work on me. They're not going to work on Cass. The difference between you and Cass, vulnerability. She has an open heart. Francis could learn a bit from her. You're full of shit. She's going to see right through it. We have our work cut out for us. True. But I remain. Every girl. Your half-breed AI threw a wrench into us and gave them a head start. You're going to have to go so hard.
Honestly, this blocking of light that I have is kind of really is good in a way because it makes it feel later to me, and especially when it storms, it helps it to feel later because it's darker out then.
Jenna wanted to read it by herself. I told her
I won't have that problem in England. I'll be sleeping basically the same hours,
Really good
and it'll be dark.
normal after all the crazy.
I could have considered.
Loves handling things.
We're handling things.
Yeah.
Was that before or after you left her in the hands of an alien oncologist?
After I what?
You have no idea what they might have done to her in there.
Ava, I'm sorry, but does Janice seem okay to you?
This isn't some kind of goddamn scientific experiment, Eric. This is my granddaughter's life.
They saved her life.
Her life should have never been in danger in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was unfair. It's just that I have never been able to talk sense into Nico. And that's my fault. But you, Eric, you're the rational one. You're the one with his feet on the ground.
I'm trying the best that I can, Ava.
I just can't lose it.
You haven't lost anyone.
Why don't you get some rest? I'll take Janet to school in the morning. I'd actually really like to do that.
I will. I got some work to finish up first.
Okay.
Thank you.
As long as you stay in the FTL, they can't attack us.
I don't need code guys.
Yeah, but Chaz, don't come to know. Thank you.
No.
Meet me in Soma. We can go hands and deck.
I'm confused. Why are we waking a member of Team 3 when we have a qualified engineer available in Team 2? Ivan Win 3.
Some field experience. Dylan Carmen, former combat engineer, Special Forces. He lost his left leg from below the knee in Venezuela cartel.
Yes, but Ivan graduated top of his class at the academy, unlike your guy. I'm sorry.
My guy?
I'm just saying Nico would consider all relevant data before making a decision.
I am. And what I'm seeing is that once again, you have us wake up someone not qualified for the job.
I want a candle for by your picture, especially as we get closer to the trip. I love that picture.
Well, not damn Ricky. The red podcast with us, but things are officially foobar.
Sorry to say, it's the second one. This is William. He's a hollow. Don't try using him as a crutch.
Well, so I'm gonna give my leg for storage, or you gotta give me a piggyback. A piggyback. What's your name again?
You're trying to sabotage the ship. a much better plan than this.
I'm trying to make faster than light travel even faster. So if you know how to break the laws of physics, please speak up.
You're in pain.
Yeah. 1,000 pins and needles stacked up. That doesn't mean much to you.
I'd like a body.
I'd like to be able to pop in and out of places with my money.
Like the Salvare.
You went over to the Akayan ship.
I got attacked.
Yeah, you don't need a body to feel pain. I get it. Can't you use your neural pathways to conjure up other environments? I don't know, Mount Everest, rings of Saturn.
I can, but it's not exactly fun traveling. Stop! What are you doing?
Maybe that's why you don't have to be so alone.
You need to put those back on. It's
I
dangerous.
trust you. I trust you. Oh, I can feel you.
Really, but
It's close enough.
listen enough.
I need to find a computer or a phone or a car. I need to tell Yusuf that we're alive. Hold on, I can say, hey, don't touch me. I can take you of all those things. What do you think I am? I really don't know. What do you think that is? Robin made it for you. Said you deserve something soft. And then your jerk of a brother tied a parachute to him drunk in the canal. Bye-bye, Mrs. Ben. Well, 17 years ago. So it was a rundown. Whatever the Akai do to revitalize a place, you can't get you everything. Is that what you are? A redman? I ended up in the canal too, but my body was never found. Trust me, I remember. So when the Akai brought our water city back to life, I guess I just came along for the ride. Shit, I ain't complaining. So this is real. You're really him? Yes, Cass. So thanks to the Akai. Did you hear that? Well, I hear the sequels.
You read me? Cass, you copy.
Nika, where are you? No. None of this is fucking real. Okay, you're right. But it could be.
Whoever they have you talking to, it's not real.
You really are exhausted.
Cass, you hear me? Resist them, Cass. Whatever you do, give it. Cass is allowed to talk to me.
Nico! Where are you? Yes. Over there.
Well, friends, family, really. As we celebrate St. Patricia and Bernie Martinez, they make this formal and beautiful commitment to one another.
Beautiful day for a wedding, huh? Bullshit. You went into my brain. You took my brother from my memories. My dead brother. Are you enjoying this? Is it a game to you? Yes, really, yeah. Then take me to the real Nico. And then to the Salvare. And then get your fucking artifact off my planet. We need a voice on Earth. A voice. Yours.
At first, I resisted love.
Even when you told me you loved me, I thought, we're not home. This isn't safe. There was so much tragedy around us. So much pain. You killed my friends. You blew up a planet. I'm not gonna be your fucking spokesman. Make you do it. It's not my ass. It's better if you to set me a plan willingly. Sasha struggled, but I got him.
What can help you destroy Earth? We are restoring Earth. We're here to help heal your planet. Yeah, I've seen what that looks like. What's that? Millions dead. The rest in hiding.
But because the cure didn't have someone like you to assure them that we didn't mean any harm.
It's fucking.
Imagine what life on Earth
It's
could
gonna be a
like
stinker.
without any of humanity's
It's silent.
problems.
A little more there.
Join us in making this version of Earth.
It's almost time to eat a
all of
muffin.
this
Mhm.
reality. How could you say no to that?
Whatever you're doing to Cassidy, helping her achieve her full potential.
You're lying to her. All to get one of those fucking things inside of her head.
You're scared, and I'm not just her cat.
I want to trust you. I do. And I want to come to some form of an agreement. One that doesn't involve turning me or Cass into a puppet. So let's start over. Find our way to peace.
I'm sorry, Nico. You had your chance.
And you had yours.
Even if your shuttle could penetrate the hull, it immediately disintegrates.
You want to see disintegrate?
Plasma explosions are over. It's over now.
Blowing up your shuttle. It's resourceful.
Whatever it takes to let the Samurai get back to Earth.
Critical temperature reached. Evacuate shuttle.
You say you want peace. This isn't peace.
Peace with your species is impossible. We extended an olive branch, and you gave us fear and aggression in return. Same as when you sent in your armies on Earth.
What happened on Earth?
You won't admit, but Cass will.
What's happening? Talk to me, will you? The ship just dropped out of FTL. Yes, we got the damage. It's not the FTL ring. It doesn't seem to be a mechanical problem. It's not the Solari. Look. What's that? Pulsar? Not just any pulsar. It's a motherfucking magnetar. We need to jump back before the next wave hits. Our engine's destabilized from the sudden drop from FTL. Jump now. And we're all burnt toast.
Tap using the particle accelerator. He needs help. He's having a seizure, please.
The magnetar's defecting his info. Zane, I'll get need you for particle accelerator now.
On my way.
Can we stabilize the FTL ring? There's no time. The next blast is imminent.
Describe what you're feeling.
Like my brain's on bonfire.
Jesus, the lights. Give me like 50%. Can you make burn holes in your nerve blocker? He's gonna break his teeth. Let me get down there. Come here.
Is this gonna happen every time there's a blast from that star?
And a Kaya ring just appeared on our scanners, 400,000 kilometers away. How long till it catches up? William,
Based on my readings, it's dead in the water. Extensive damage to the exterior hull and extreme power fluctuations to the ring. Holy shit. How did this happen? Avatar. It must affect the kind of tech differently than ours. About life signs. Nico, Kenneth. I'm not picking anything up. Take us there.
You, same detergent, take this man to be your husband.
Yes.
And do you, Bernard, be your wife?
Yes. Yes. Your turn.
I don't know.
Decide!
They're not dead. They're not real. They're not real.
But what is real is that not everybody's going home alive. So who'll it be? Who else are you prepared to lose? Bernie? Richard? Javier? Nico? And that's if there's even an Earth when you get home.
What's that supposed to mean?
We can have Nico home by dinner. And Mika, the Akaya, can give your brother back, bring him back from the dead. You'll never have to feel alone ever again. My enthusiasm. Hey, what do you got for me?
Are you absolutely sure Jenna didn't bring the ring into the artifact?
Nico brought this ring with her to space.
Maybe she left it behind and Jenna found it. Or maybe she gave it to Jenna before she left for the Salvare.
Is it Nico's ring or not?
I found traces of Nico's DNA on it, but that doesn't mean anything. Not if Jenna made this up.
I carried her into the artifact. This ring was not on her.
Got the light up and eat the muffins. Light up first,
And I guess it has to be Nico's.
since it's right here.
If that's the case, the artifact might be some sort of portal between Earth and interstellar space.
And Nico's life. Thank you, buddy. Ava? Just tell me, really, what the fuck is going on? Who are you guys? Like, can I talk? Hello?
Careful. You don't want one of those things attacking you.
What things? The things? Oh shit! You've seen the things, the tentacles. Oh my god! Do you have Harper Glass? Can I see her? Oh fuck!
You work for the Akaya.
No, I work for USIG. I'm trying to communicate with the Akaya.
You're a child. Looking up at a killer thinking he's a god.
No, I have a daughter who needs me.
Then for her sake, you need to listen.
I'm listening.
The Akaya are not our friends. They do not belong here. They do not aid you. Do not Humankind has a choice. Accept and die. Resist and endure.
Any questions?
Akaya aren't humans. We have a piece of the artifact on this real-time analysis of the molecular structure next time away. It's a good idea. Get to it. How long till that story runs again? Could be any moment. Yet. So much for the big damn gun. That's it. That's all we had. Right, so.
Javier is a member of our crew. He's on a science experiment.
The implant is like high intact. Like, how we know it's not turned to dust too? Is it? Is it dust?
Based on my latest scans, it's showing slight degradation, but no. The immune system seems to be shielding the implant, possibly even repairing it.
I don't blame you for pushing back.
Removing Javier's implant is criminal. He's in a coma. He's not dead.
You cannot continue to play defense against a species that destroys planets on the whim. Javier would volunteer if he could.
Yeah, I would try and stop him.
It would be wrong. You don't know what the United are doing on Earth. They're doing here. This could save everybody. This is not a discussion. Either you do the surgery, or I wake up the doctor who will. Everybody can save him.
Sebastian chemo brain surgery. Now's on the timer.
Oh, God.
Sacrifice will not be in vain.
They were all dead. They said Earth was next. And if it was me, whatever they offered you, you resisted it. I was about to give in. So, I need you. You hear me? I still need you. Okay. I got you. Okay. Look here. Let's go. I'm doing a great. I don't think we just fly out of here. That's our shuttle. The engine's going to rip right out of it. Take a look. I do that. We have no idea we're even here. We can't use our cause. Actually, we can.
Right, that's all. Somebody's still on the energy post. Ready? Talk to me. Where's that? That's a big impact in 3, 2, 1. That was a hell of a lot stronger.
Yep, and it's begun degrading our mainframe. We can't withstand another impact on the side.
Did it work? What you got? It's neutrinos. It's it. Neutrinos? I don't understand. Neutrinos are everywhere. They're passing through us all the time. They're harmless. Harmless to us, but not.
Oh, I see the little fondant angel. I figured it was getting a little bit late, so I thought I'd check on you. I feel like we're really connecting well today. Like, it's been a good day.
maybe that was on a feeling at the right time there. And it is a bit early for it, but I just felt like it's time to check. It's time to get my muffin. I'm going to enjoy that and some milk as I watch this sci-fi show. I like that you're burning candles now. Like, I'm thinking about sights, sounds, and smells that I want to have around me that are going to have special meaning. Like, I'm thinking my wake up alarm. The morning that I go to catch the plane, I want to change it for that. And that alarm will wake me up in that hotel room when it's time to go pick you up on Monday morning. Anything on Sunday would be too risky. Let's avoid a likely encounter with your mother. And so even if it looks clear, unless you know for a fact they're going on a trip, that would be wonderful. Boy, wouldn't that be a blessing? But I've been kind of really thinking, God needs you to it is really loud out there. I wonder if that's hail. It was weird because it was completely calm, and then you just heard smack, smack. Yeah, that would be hail. Ooh, there was a toad. He's like going for cover. Only a couple pieces of hail. Oh, that's pretty decent size. It's like pea-sized hail. I mean, it's mostly just rain. Oh, no, it's a chipmunk, I think. Did you see him? He was so fast. Just a few pieces of small hail, and then some heavy rain. But if you wonder too, because if you never did, what it's like to get hit by hail, I know you're going to bed. I won't forget. I promise. But when you get hit by like small hail on your head, it kind of hurts just a little bit. It's not that bad. When it starts approaching golf ball size, yeah, then you're in danger then. But I know you must get your beauty rest because, boy, you are beautiful, like an angel, and that's what I see when I look at you, like face like an angel. And I always knew to look for one whose face like an angel. All those crushes that I had in the past, I thought I saw a face of an angel. Basically, it's like I haven't felt these things in such a long time. Who I always longed for you. I love you so much, my angel. Good night.